Joke's on me, I'm driving again. I'll be there by 3 in the morning. These 5-week transitions don't breed inspiration. I'm looking for new normalcy.
We're not always where we wanna be. A room with 100 sweating bodies. We do what we need with who we're with. And who am I to judge?
These little girls, they clap and cheer for everything. Do these guys feel like trained dolphins? It's sure as hell better than work, and it's really hard to make this work. Words over cell phones in a smoky room. I had a feeling this wouldn't end soon. I'd kill for a drink, but it's not the time. I don't hate goodbyes, let's say goodbye.
Well, fuck stereotypes and fuck ignorance. Well, fuck this small-mindedness. And you might hate growing up, but I hate people acting like kids. If you fill your head with garbage, it'll come out your mouth. Yeah, this is fun, but is it all you're about? Playing it safe, you got me falling asleep. It doesn't matter how loud it matters what you mean. Wow.
These little girls, they clap and cheer for everything. Do these guys feel like trained dolphins? It's sure as hell better than work, and it's really hard to make this work.
Make it through another day before the feeling fades away. So let's make every night another reason to never lay down and die.
And I know it's a losing fight, but I guess we can't forget that for tonight.
In all these different places, strangely familiar faces, these empty wallets, burning lights, hungry hearts, and sleepless nights. And I'll whisper from this rooftop that this feels right.
Take another shot, chase our problems away. Let's throw darts at everything that we have yet to face. All we could ever want is
familiar faces, these empty wallets, burning lights, hungry hearts and sleepless nights. And I'll scream it from this rooftop, this feels right. So let's make every night another reason to never lay down and die.
And I know it's a losing fight, but I guess we can't forget that for tonight.
In all these different places, strangely familiar faces, these empty wallets, burning lights, hungry hearts and sleepless nights. We'll scream it from this rooftop, this feels right.
What I wouldn't give to live in that moment, a break from the sameness for my mouth screaming passion, a wild civility and a brief unity. It's happened before, it's a welcomed rehashing. I'm a young child who can't get the words out. I feel them like nausea in the back of my throat. My thoughts are my confession of your indirect hostility.
You don't understand me, you don't understand us. I'm seeing figures in a different light, and I am constrained by my residual cleanse. I'm being told to measure methodology as I find one that speaks to me. There's a ringing in my ears that I can't quite move on from. There's aching in my side that reminds me where I've been. Show me your teeth, cause I'm falling asleep. When we're all done, you'll get up and leave. I'm seeing figures in a different light, and I am constrained by my residual plans. I'm being told to measure methodology as I find one that speaks to me. As I find one that speaks to me. As I find one that speaks to me. Well, there's a ghost in the attic, and he lives above my head. And he scared my parents straight with all the stories that they read. And he used to scare me too, hell, he scared me the most. But I'm getting way too old, and I don't believe in ghosts. And when the congregation sang, I never felt so alone. And my stomach almost turned on the ride back home. And the madman said that one bad day could drive a decent man insane. It's been 365, and we are still alive. But it's over now, and the winds died down. And I can't remember if I ever heard a sound, but the sounds keep ringing in my head at night. And I can't remember if I ever slept right. But sweet dreams are made of lies, and I can't help but sympathize with the dreams ghosts have won. But it's over now, and the winds died down, and I can't remember if I ever heard a sound. The sounds keep ringing in my head at night, and I can't remember if I ever slept right. But sweet dreams are made of lies, and I can't help but sympathize with the bastards and the saints. The guilty sons will be haunted to the grave, or until the ghosts have won. But it's over now, and the winds died down, and I can't remember if I ever heard a sound. The sounds keep ringing in my head at night, and I can't remember if I ever slept right. But sweet dreams are made of lies, and I can't help but sympathize with the bastards and the saints, and the guilty sons will be haunted to the grave, or until the ghosts have won.
And now we're back where we started again. Yes, I can see that we agree there's more to this than you and me, so we stay static to tragedy's end. What's concerning is there's no discerning between the days and the nights, they just float right by. I may be earning, but what am I learning? Except to kill the time, and now it's dead on arrival. Dealing with your problems doesn't come so easily. Ask me what to say, if you ask me, if you ask me what to say. If you ask me what to say, if you ask me, if you ask me what to say, I'd say, don't ask me. So together we'll weather the trials and errors. Can't even stop now cause you've got me in your sights, and I think better of you. You think this song isn't true, but rest assured there's more than meets the eyes. The days go faster and faster while we're running our own disaster. Can you really see a bright light at the end? This tunnel's going down and we're leaving town. Time's running out for us to make amends. Dealing with your problems doesn't come so easily. Ask me what to say, if you ask me, if you ask me what to say. If you ask me what to say, if you ask me, if you ask me what to say, I'd say, don't ask me. nobody cares for. My motive is necessity.
just a body, but memories never. Moving away, it's not the same as moving on. We never really move on anyway. Just remember to remember, because a body is just a body.
I've got no objective, got no motivation. I'm too tired to focus, I'm too scared of rejection. Signals are failing, thoughts are running through me. I'm too tired to focus, my eyes are blurred but I'm trying to see what he said, and he hung it on his ceiling, pointed out in conversation. Why? What? I said, what do any of us want when it's time to make decisions now? Fear, she said, but she told me with her eyes, always surrounded by the guys. Sometimes I'm one, but she never gets too close, cause if she did, she'd be a ghost. No longer a dream, but a memory. I've got no objective, got no motivation. I'm too tired to focus, I'm too scared of rejection. The signals are failing, thoughts are running through me. I'm too tired to focus, my eyes are blurred but I'm trying to see. Is it all distraction? Is that everything I do? Should I forget what I knew for something different? Forget all that I know. Is everything for show? It's time we made a choice. Is anything important? I'm taking all too seriously, so just let my mind free. No direction. Intention. What am I trying to accomplish? Try to make everybody happy, try to make myself happy. But when the party's getting late, sometimes it's more than I can take. The feelings overcome me, when the feelings overrun me, and I'll hate myself tomorrow when none of this follows me home. I've got no objective, got no motivation. I'm too tired to focus, I'm too scared of rejection. The signals are failing, thoughts are running through me. I'm too tired to focus, my eyes are blurry but I'm trying to see. My eyes are blurry but don't mind me. I've got no objective. Down I-95, all this distance just to know we're alive. But we got a beach without any waves, we'll just make our own for all that we gave. Well, there's something wrong here, but I can't quite figure out what it is. I enjoy the day, but I stay up all night.
What happens when the writing on the walls doesn't match the writing on my arms? Should I be afraid? Should I be alarmed? 'Cause maybe we're all just lost, and the more lost we are, the better we relate.
While we search for what we are,
search for what we fake.
well, I'll
All's quiet on the eastern shore, and these days I can't help getting bored and hoping that there's better things in store. The end is coming soon, but I've still got so much to prove. Is everybody moving on? Well, I can barely move. The winter clouds don't float away. The sun gets colder every day. A constant reminder of our expiration date. Will we try to make it count, or are we just waiting it out? And when the smoke clears, will we find ourselves in suits? And at the end of the day, is that all we're here to do? Get a job, buy a car, drive it straight to some shitty bar, and drown out the sound of the things we always wanted and the things we never were. All's quiet on the eastern shore, and I'm grateful I can still get bored, 'cause that's a luxury not many can afford. And if this song takes me nowhere, well, that's where I wanna be, in the arms of my friends and blurry nights that never end. The summer breeze gets warmer every night, and I don't care if they say we did it right, because they don't have the right. I'll try to overcome my doubts, I'll do my best to make it count. And when the smoke clears, we'll have ourselves to face, but we are young and full of love and full of life we cannot waste. Get a job, buy a car, those things can't tell us who we are, and we'll never stop the sound. Even when our throats get red, we won't stop singing till we're dead.